Hello friends, today we are now going to discuss about the concept of ecology, that is the study of interrelationship of organisms and the environment or habitat. This first introduced by Ernest Haeckel in 1869. They describe about the interrelationship of organism and environment. This term ecology, introduced from the Greek word archaeology, so there are some basic principles of ecology. There are three basic principles of ecology that we can start here. First, all living organisms and then environment are mutually reactive. Second, the components of ecology are dynamic. And the third one, that is modification of organisms of ecology that takes place through its growth, dispersal, reproduction, death and decay. So these are the factors that helps with the modification of organism. Modification So these are the three basic principles, that is mutually reactive of the environment and organism, and components are dynamics, and the modification of organism that can take place through its growth, dispersal, reproduction, death and decay. Now comes types of the ecology. There are two basic types of ecology. One is known as the autoecology and synoecology. Autoecology. This is concerned when with a single population relationship For example, this is an area. So we are studying about the swabbing of 50 or 100 plant species and their effect on the role of water on its growth. This is swabbing field. So when we are going to study about the effect of a single species, then it is known as the autoecology. And synecology, it determines the study of relationship of different communities of their environment. For example, this is the field. This part, there is a one plant species. There is a one plant species. There is a one communities. So these three communities, when we are going to study about these three communities and its role of waters of each of these communities, so it depends upon the complex factors or complex relationship, then we consider as the synecology. Now come to consider the level of organisms in ecology. There are 6 important levels: individual, population, community, ecosystem, biome, and biosphere. So there are 6 levels that the ecology can be studied. So individual, this can be studied the living beings that has ability to act independently. Sorry. Ability to act independently. Population, that it's member of given species. The member of given species that has ability in a particular habitat in a particular time periods, then it is considered as population. And the community, in case of this community, the organisms belongs to different species and interact with the same habitat. This is called communities. Ecosystem, there is functional relationship between the mutual relationship between the organisms and the environment. In biome, it has some particular climate, soil, flora and fauna. And last, the biosphere, that is part of the earth atmosphere, inhabited by living organism. It's called biosphere. So these are the 6 levels that the ecology can be started. Next we will discuss about the ecological relationship and the organisms in the next class. Thank you for watching.